We're recording.
Oh.
Yeah, we started.
Good morning, everyone. It is April 23rd, 2039, a Tuesday.
Alright, none of that's right.
No.
Welcome, everyone, to the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And this week there's no guest. There could have been.
There was supposed to be one.
It wasn't necessarily supposed to
But
be.
Daniel ruined it.
There was a good chance there was one, and it was kind of Connor's fault.
Daniel slid out of the DMs.
Well, at least I wasn't late this week.
I was late. I was late today.
Where were you doing? Why are you so late?
You know what I did? What did I do? So
I don't know what you did.
I gotta tell the story. How did you know what I did? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went home for my hairbrush. I left work at 3:50, and I went home because I thought I would have enough time. I did not have enough time. Traffic was awful. So
You really went home for a hairbrush.
I really went home. I went out of my way.
Was your hair normal when you left work?
It was normal when I left work, but I was like, I want it to be more normal. So I got my hairbrush.
How does that look when it's not normal?
It looks fine.
So why do you need your hairbrush?
But I wanted my hairbrush because I always have my hairbrush. It's just
Clearly you didn't. You didn't bring it to work today.
I didn't bring it to work.
Do you
today.
bring it to work every day when you go to work? When you don't, if you're not recording that day.
Sometimes not. It's if my hair
It's a
is still wet.
safety net.
Because I take a shower in the morning.
Okay, I'm good with that.
If my hair is still wet, I bring my hairbrush.
Why wouldn't you just brush it at home?
Because sometimes it dries unevenly.
Get like a blow dryer.
I have a blow dryer, but I can just do it naturally with the window open. So.
Oh, you brush your hair driving to work.
Yes.
Don't you need both hands to drive though?
Fun fact: you do not need both hands. You need one hand to drive.
You're shifting gears.
Shifting gears. When I'm not shifting gears.
So it's like one brush every minute.
It's one
a
brush.
stroke, and then
one
you're
brush,
driving, and then you got to shift.
Yeah, 1 BPM. Sometimes 2 BPMs. I got a little meter next to the speedometer. You know.
Anyway, this is the Experience Podcast. They are available on podcasts.com, YouTube, Google Play, Spreaker, and
Almost iTunes.
almost iTunes. Connor put in something and they're checking to make sure
They're checking to make sure it's legal.
it's legal. We can't confirm whether it'll go through or not.
It might actually not. It might be like, this is way too good for
It's
this.
too good for iTunes, apparently. We'll let you know. It should be up by the next podcast. Actually, by the time this podcast goes out, it should be out. It should be up on iTunes. Theoretically. I don't know how long it takes.
We don't know how long does it take. I don't know. I didn't look it up.
They're pre-recording a little early this week just because of scheduling things, because Connor is annoying.
True. It's a fact.
And we walk into my building, and Connor is desperate for a soda.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk over to the vending machine, and he selects vitamin water.
What is wrong with me?
You said you wanted a soda. You were hyping up the soda.
I was hyping up the soda. I was
And I was like,
ready.
all right, what soda is he going to get? He's going to get Sprite, Coke, Mr. Pibb, root beer, whatever.
There was no. If there was root beer in
If
there,
it was root beer, you would
I
have
would have gotten root beer.
No, because what was your reasoning for getting the vitamin water?
I didn't want to. What's the proper word for burping? The astute word.
Look it up. Burping.
Burping. I didn't want to burp formally
You can
on the
still
show.
burp with the vitamin water, though.
So no, you can't.
Yeah, if you drink it too fast.
Drink
Let's
too
say you
fast.
drink it all at once by the time I turn around.
True. I might burp.
And, of course, that happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's, I guess, our fourth sponsor for the day.
That's our 11th sponsor,
Okay.
Glacier Vitamin Water. To make something. And it's called Orange, the vitamin water. That's interesting.
The first orange is the color.
Mm-hmm.
The second orange is the flavor. So it's an orange It's an orange-colored, orange-flavored drink.
Ah, so it's like blue raspberry, orange.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's how they do it.
Yeah.
That could be confusing for people like you.
True. I gotta read between the lines.
I like how they say it's a flavor plus other natural flavors with sweeteners.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it originally flavored with?
What is it originally?
Like it's flavored, and then on top of that, there's other flavors.
Yeah.
Why don't they just say flavors from all sources?
Flavors.
Because the first flavor could mean anything. The first flavor could mean anything.
Yeah.
The other one, at least they know, okay, it's natural flavors, which again technically could mean anything.
Mm-hmm. The first
Natural.
one could be like gasoline flavored.
It's natural.
Yeah.
And then with sweeteners, and they don't tell you which sweeteners. I guess it'd say it on the ingredients.
Yeah.
But if you ever look at a vitamin water ingredients list, it's it's like your chemistry lab.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the hell is all this stuff?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, everyone, please get out your vitamin water bottles and read along with us, or just use your X-ray podcast listening.
Yeah, I mean, really. Pyridoxine hydrochloride.
Wow. Can that be our next segment? We'll go through every single ingredient in vitamin water
What it really
and explain
means.
what it actually is.
Yeah, but stuff even I don't recognize on here.
Mhm.
I mean, there's the usual vitamin C and that sort of thing. These sort of opposite, but calcium lactate, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Magnesium lactate. These are just the electrolyte sources.
Thank you for reading that. I was reading it too, so
Yeah,
if you were listening, it sounded like he was saying something smart, but he literally just read it in order. It just says
I'm reading
electrolyte
the words
sources.
on the ingredient. They also have
Yeah.
crystalline fructose.
Mm-hmm. Not just normal fructose.
Crystalline.
Just crystals just shoved
Even though
in
it's a
there.
liquid, so I guess they melt it down or something.
Yeah.
Crystalline meaning.
I can name my child Chris, but it'll be short for crystalline.
No, the middle name would be Taline.
Oh.
Yeah, so his name is Chris Taline. Last name.
Whatever my last name is.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know. We can't reveal that on the show.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Even though it's in
I
the
think it's
description.
been revealed. I think
Yeah.
it's in the description. I don't know. It is somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on YouTube. It's definitely not on podcast.com where you can find
The something.
Something.
This is where you can find something somewhere. So yeah, visit us at podcast.com/contact us.
That's not going to lead you to this.
So
Us.podcast.com.
podcast.podcast.com.
Yeah.
That's our website. That'll be good.
Podcast plural, though.
Podcasts. Podcats. A podcast about cats.
Podcasts.
That's our next podcast. And
We're adding that. Yeah.
We'll interview cats at like the humane shelter, like just before they get.
Yeah, well, that'll be video, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like the cameraman. I'll walk around, and you're holding a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to be like a cat toy microphone.
Yeah, like he's got like catnip on it.
Yeah, and then you're holding it up, and you're like, how's life in the cage?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We interview cats, and we get the real
I
story.
get the real story because people don't talk about cats enough.
Mm-hmm.
People are entertained by cats, but no one asks, "How is that cat doing?" You know, how's that cat's mental state?
No, we already did this with the dishwasher. I mean, we can't repeat that bit. We were
Sure.
like, what are the appliances feeling?
Yeah,
If you listen to the first episode, was it the first episode or second episode?
that was the
second episode.
second episode.
We get lost. We've only done 5 of these, and we're already
Yeah.
lost.
Man, the cats.
Cats. We'll do that. Podcats. That is the way, if people are... We get a lot of emails.
Mhm.
Theexperiencepodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
People keep asking us, why do we still have the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
We're thinking about expanding.
Huh.
If we want to add that math thing, that weird math thing you want to do,
That weird math.
that would
thing
probably be
we
on the YouTube channel.
do. Yeah.
If we go video,
Mhm.
we'd have the video on the YouTube channel, and then...
We could not videotape in here. This is the ugliest studio.
Is it the ugliest studio in the world?
It's horrendous. I think.
What's wrong with it? It's a room.
It's, as Libby said, I don't know what like. It's,
Yeah, I'm not sure what this color
The
is.
lighting is awful.
The lighting is bad, but we wouldn't... Okay, actually, we're going to have to change podcast studios. Not next time we record, but the following one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to lose this room.
You can lose this room. It's sad.
We might record in the living room, and then that's at least a little better for video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but we are going to have to change podcast studios, so that's a thing.
So keep if we sound different on
If the echo is different.
if the reverberation of our voices
Sound different. That means we are in a different studio. Though the next show will be in the same podcast studio, and hopefully with the guests next week.
which We don't know who it is.
We don't know who it could be. You could bring a guest.
I
It
could
doesn't
bring
have to be
guests.
all my guests.
None of my guests are here, though. All my guests are in, like, Timbuktu.
I don't think so.
Or close to it.
You don't have any friends. That's part of the problem.
I don't have any friends. So how would I bring someone on the
Bring
show?
in like your boss from work.
Bring my boss from work. And then I could explain to him and be like, hey, I'm not actually...
He did say you were the number one guy.
I was the number one guy, and now he'd be like, man, this is the number worst guy.
Yeah. Making me do this. He just sits here and listens to you babble about how much you hate work, I guess. Though you like it. You say you don't do anything.
I do something.
You do something.
I do something.
No one really knows
How would I
what you
be
do.
the number one co-op of this man if I didn't do anything?
Because you didn't do anything wrong.
I
Because
can't
you just didn't
do
nothing.
anything wrong
You can't
if
mess
I
up.
don't do anything.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's something you would do. No, anyway, relating to that,
Yeah,
but not.
but not.
I was walking down the sidewalk on campus the other day. No, it was yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was the day before that. What's today?
It's Thursday.
April 23rd or whatever, 2039.
April
Something
23rd,
you said
2039.
earlier.
I think so. I said earlier, yeah.
You said Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know that's right. I was walking out, I guess it was yesterday. And there was this family, I guess, you know? The mom, 2 boys, and her husband. And they're walking around. They were around the student center, and they're like, "Oh, how do we get to there? Let's just ask this guy for directions. This guy looks like a student." I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then the dad yells at her, "No, we're not lost." I think I ever heard them. They were trying to find the parking lot. They were going, and they were like walking into the students. They were walking in the wrong place. I was like, "What's going on? Why? Let me ask you. The whole point of this. Well, there's no point. But why are men so afraid to ask for directions?"
Okay. Let's delve into this.
Yeah.
That's our next thing. Why are men afraid to ask questions?
Because the woman's just like, you know, the mom was like, "Oh, let's just ask the student. You know, we need to know where we're going." And they were very clearly lost. You know, the dad was very clearly did not know where he was.
I think.
Is that a pride thing?
Did he have male pattern baldness? What stage was he in?
Oh, crap.
Did he have the
I
full
can't
horseshoe
remember.
going? Because that might be a sign. Maybe.
I can't remember. He definitely was at there was some baldness going on.
There was some baldness going on.
Not too much though.
Too much, but slight.
There was some slight baldness. Like he's just experiencing the decline and he knows it.
And he knows it, and he's like, I can't reverse
Yeah,
this.
he's seeing it. He saw it in the mirror a few days, like maybe a few weeks ago, a few months ago. He's like, well, it all goes down from here.
Yeah, I can't cover this up. Maybe that's what it is.
And he's compensating for that.
And men are afraid to ask questions because they're balding.
Those are probably related.
That is high correlation. Even though we don't know if he was balding, and that's our one source. There we go.
I can't confirm he was balding.
But we can't confirm that men bald, and we can't confirm that men don't like asking questions.
Isn't that they don't like asking questions in general? Because usually the thing is they don't like asking for directions. So you're saying
Yeah.
all questions.
They don't like being...
So let me ask you a question as a man.
Of course.
What makes the correlation as you sink down in your
Yeah,
chair?
sit down
I don't
in
know
my
what
chair.
you're doing here.
I'm relaxing.
It is a rocking chair. You can lean back.
Can
I don't
lean
think
back.
you realize that, but I want you to stay close enough to the mic.
Yeah.
Now you're too close.
Right here.
This is
It's
just
the
too much. This is
ASMR
too much.
podcast.
Well, we are going to do we're supposed to do the AMS podcast this week.
Yeah.
What things
the
can we do?
AMS, the ALS podcast, Ice Bucket Challenge podcast.
Yeah.
Dump it right in.
But it's just audio. We, don't
Uh-huh.
we just hear ice getting poured on you. No, we gotta do an ASMR podcast. What can we do?
Gotta do that. I don't know. Whatever ASMR is.
Do you have any more? Yeah, go ahead and drink right into the microphone.
All right. I'm not doing that because we got to prepare our audience for that.
Are
Is
you
that
gonna?
good?
No, I don't think they heard any of that.
Okay.
Actually, it's reading as they heard none of that.
Give me your thought answers. If you
Thought
heard
answers.
that, I'm scanning right now. They did not hear that.
They did not hear any.
No.
You're gonna have to make it a bigger
I'm
thing.
gonna have to make it a bigger
You
thing.
can lean closer to the microphone here.
I'll make a swishing sound.
I can't
You
tell.
have,
if that was
to guess the
recorded.
sound. You have to guess the sound. What is that?
I can't tell if that was recorded on there or not.
Okay. Well, what was the sound? You have to guess. That's the game.
Am I guessing?
You're guessing. What was that noise?
As I just saw you do that.
Yes.
Was it chicken?
It was not chicken.
No? Okay. Was it a... Let's see. Was it a lamp?
Well, close.
Am I close? Okay.
Close.
Okay. Let me see. Let me think. What was it? What would it be?
What if it
Was it a window closing?
Almost. You
Am
are
I getting
almost
warmer?
there.
Am I getting warmer?
You are almost there.
Okay. Let me think. Let's see. Was it that thing where you're in a four-way stop and you don't know which person's going to go first and you're afraid to go first even though there's a rule that you're supposed to let the person on the right go first?
Yes.
Oh my
That
goodness,
was it.
thank goodness. I got it.
That was it.
I got it.
Yeah.
That was tough. You
tough.
really had me going there.
Yeah. But you got it.
That's
That
good.
is my
That's
favorite
good.
noise. That was a great noise.
Good.
Yeah.
What other ASMR things are there?
I don't know.
Let's see. We need to make. That's what we'll do. Top 10 things for ASMR noises.
Top 10 ASMR noises.
Yeah.
Except I don't listen to ASMR, so I really don't know.
I don't know either, but some people do. They go home at night. It's like 2 a.m. or whenever you go to sleep, and they listen to that to go to sleep for hours. They just put it on. You could put out a YouTube video that's like top Star Wars Easter eggs, Marvel DC movies.
Mm-hmm.
It gets like 5 views.
Yeah.
You put out like an ASMR video, that's millions.
That's millions. You're right there.
That's millions. That's the industry we should be in.
This is the industry. Why are we still doing actual voices?
Yeah.
When we can be doing ASMR? We have a.
You need to have your own ASMR voice.
Mhm.
You have to switch over to an ASMR voice.
Yes. Don't know what that means, but I need to.
Well, try something out here. Just go ahead and spitball it.
How's this sound?
That sounds like the same thing.
That is the same thing?
That's the same thing. That's the same as you normally sound.
Does it? But it's the ASMR version.
No, but it's the same exact thing. You didn't even try. I want you to try. Go ahead.
All right.
There you go. So stretch the vocals. I'll let you do that. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay. I'll babble
All right.
about nothing here.
All right.
Let's see. We got other things we could do. We could do. What's the typical ASMR? Crunching? Oh, let me go see if I have like a bag of chips or something.
Get a bag of chips. I'm also hungry. Well, how's that? That was ASMR.
That was not good.
That was kind of good. That was progress.
I'm gonna go get a bag of chips.
Okay. And now we're gonna eat.
You stay here and
Okay.
talk about this.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna know what this is until I go back and edit this.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna take me a few minutes. So I'm gonna
All
rely
right.
on you. We could pause, but that would be the professional thing to do.
Okay.
But we're not.
But we're
gonna
not
keep rolling
professional.
here.
We're just gonna
I'm
keep
gonna go. What
rolling.
chips do you want?
What chips do you have?
I'm going to the vending machine down the hall. That's why.
What chips do they have?
No, normal
You know I'm
chips.
gonna ask for pretzels again, but this time I'm not gonna get pretzels.
No,
because
that's not
they
good for
know that.
ASMR.
That's not good for
We need something
ASMR.
really crunchy. We need like
Something crunchy.
Doritos.
Give me some crunchy chips.
Doritos.
Surprise me.
Doritos.
Surprise
Those
me.
are the loudest chips, aren't they?
I want
I
the
think
surprise.
they've done studies. I'm not joking. This is a real thing. They've done
Okay.
studies on like Doritos are the loudest chip when you eat them.
Surprise me.
I'm gonna get Doritos.
Give me
All
a
right.
surprise.
I'm gonna get something. You're not gonna like it.
I'm gonna
All
like
right, so
whatever
you're gonna
you
keep
give me.
going. I'm gonna know
All
when
right.
this is in the podcast so I can listen
Yeah.
to this later. Not eat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. There's a new song I wrote. It is called Ingredients. I will begin. Ingredients: reverse osmosis water, crystalline fructose, cane sugar, less than 0.5% of citric acid, potassium phosphate and calcium lactate and magnesium lactate, parentheses, electrolyte sources, end parentheses, comma, natural flavors, comma, vitamin C, parentheses, ascorbic acid, parentheses, comma, gum acacia, comma, vitamin B3, parentheses, niacinamide, parentheses. That's it. Yeah.
Have you been
That's all I
talking?
got.
You got it?
I got it.
What, did you switch out my water?
I switched it out. It's a surprise. What's going to happen?
All right, so I said I was going to get Doritos, but I saw the Fritos.
The
chili
Fritos.
cheese.
The Fritos.
I said I was going to get the Fritos.
You fooled
These
me.
are underrated. That's the thing I was going to get at.
They are underrated.
I'm going to get some napkins so we can, we don't get fingers. Keep going, Connor.
Okay. Everything is a construct.
As I was doing this, I just remembered I actually have napkins here. That was all pointless.
Yeah.
Anyway, We're going to open it in front of the mic.
Yes.
That's part of the ASMR.
That's part of the ASMR. Get
Let's
ready.
get ready. Here we
It
go.
is ASMR time.
There we go.
That was good.
That was good.
That's good. Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
what guess? I gotta guess what sound that was. I'm going to guess that was a computer booting up.
Close.
Close.
Keep going.
That was a airplane.
You know, you're getting colder. You're getting
That
warmer.
was. It really was an airplane.
No. Not even close.
A baby being born.
Okay, now you're getting warmer,
Uh huh.
but I think the next one you could probably get it from the clues that I've given you
Okay.
so far.
It's closer. Not an airplane.
No.
Closer to a baby being born.
Mm-hmm.
It is a handicapped baby being born.
You got it.
That
Wow,
was it.
that was good.
Man,
I didn't think you'd get it. I thought you'd take a few more tries, but
Yeah.
wow.
that's crazy.
Anyway, we're gonna take turns eating these.
All right.
So I've delicately placed a couple on your napkin.
Mhm.
No, you got to eat in front of the microphone. Oh, okay. Well, now you're just testing the waters here.
I'm testing the waters here.
All right. Now you know what you're getting in. Now what you're in for, Connor. You couldn't see it because we're gonna have to video.
No,
Connor just takes a Frito, pops it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Not even thinking.
not even thinking.
We're doing the ASMR podcast here,
Mm-hmm.
and so now you're gonna go for. Well, now you're gonna. No, see, you could have done the drink in front of the microphone. You just
I
keep
couldn't.
screwing up.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
I don't know if I
this
have
is the anti-ASMR podcast.
Let me go get
We
my
are
water
doing
bottle.
the loudest noises that we can think of. That is what we are doing. Get excited. Get stoked.
The door keeps closing and opening. That's probably not good for the recording, but there's no way I'm editing that out.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
You could, though.
I could, but I'm not going to. All right. There's still that magical 2 minutes or whatever you were talking about. Whatever.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about... I don't know.
I'll have to go back and
I have to
listen.
go back and listen to
Even
it.
the people that have listened so far would have theoretically already listened.
Yeah. So that is...
It's
that's
only
meta.
revealed for me.
Yeah. You're the only person who doesn't know what's going on at this point.
Yes.
That's crazy.
All right, so I'm going to go for it now since you already screwed up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'll try to get closer to the microphone here.
Yes. Yeah. Don't poison
I'm sorry.
my
I'm
food.
sorry.
That was good.
That was good. That was good.
I think that was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so now you got to go.
Yeah, this is me eating my food.
Is that how you normally eat it? You're getting it all over the computer now.
It's part of the computer. It's,
So you could not trash this room. Like I said earlier,
Yeah.
it's not even my room. So. All right, so you just mashed it with your hand. This is why I brought extra napkins.
I did not think this through. I
Did
have
not think this through.
crumbs all over my other hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll lay it out what he did so everyone
And this
knows.
is me drinking my water.
He basically he had a couple Fritos on his napkin, takes his left hand, smashes it, and is now pouring the crumbs into his mouth with the original napkin and leaving a couple on the table.
That was good.
All right, this ends the portion of the podcast where Connor and Daniel eat.
That's the ASMR podcast. That was our attempt at ASMR. Give us your thought ratings. That was
Give
good
us a
ASMR.
rating out of 7.
Out of 7. 7 if it was very good ASMR. 5 if it was
You
bad.
still have some on your collar. You have a Frito piece on your collar.
DeFrito, that's our 50-second
Frito.
sponsor. Fritos, it's good for ASMR.
You actually do have it. It's right. No, all the way. Yeah. Now you got to eat that piece.
How clean is this shirt, though?
You tell me. It's your shirt. Did you wash it since the last time you wore it?
I did. My mom did, actually.
Your
so I
mom
did.
did? Yeah.
My mom. Thank you, Mom. That's our 67th sponsor. My mom.
Connor's mom.
I love washing
Bring
clothes.
her on the podcast.
Bring her on the podcast.
She'll
Yeah.
she'll not just eat Fritos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's kick it, if you will, to the advice segment.
No. Let's talk about advice. I think advice is helpful. Advice is one of those things that people really like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think people really like advice.
Yeah.
People really like getting it. Oh.
Let's see. My advice would be always eat before an event. You know,
Mhm.
you never want to show up hungry, even if it's like a dinner. I'll still eat like a snack beforehand because you don't want to be an animal. You show up and you're just devouring everything. Oh, I'm starving. Also, when you go to events, there's often like waiting time.
Mm-hmm.
You're standing around talking to people that you don't want to be there with them. You're just trying to get the meal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going for is eat beforehand.
Eat before you eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's our motto. Eat before you eat.
Eat before you eat.
Yeah.
That's the motto of the podcast.
That's the motto of the podcast. Yeah. That's good advice. I like that.
Go ahead.
My advice is everything is a construct. Time is a construct. Money is a construct. There's no point in doing anything. You can wake up tomorrow. Why go to work?
Why listen to the show?
Why listen to the show? Sound is a construct.
Mm-hmm.
I was taught that by my friend.
What's your friend's name?
I don't have...
Vitamin Water? Is that
It's non-consensual for me to give his name on the show without asking him.
Yeah.
But I will give his kick if you would like to contact him. His kick is BCS of WMS. So
What?
kick
Yeah, I know. BCS of...
of WMS. What's his kick?
Okay.
But yeah, he taught me that. And to this day,
WMS, is that your middle school?
that's our middle school.
Is it actually?
Uh-huh.
VCS is the initials of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
So yeah, that's my advice.
Alright.
Shout out to BCS of WMS and Kick. That's our 147th sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Kick. Don't.
Did a kick? Oh, there's our guest. Our guest finally responded to my text.
Sing.
Not tonight.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for telling us about halfway through the show
Thank
that
you.
you couldn't be on the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how things happen.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah.
But it's just a construct.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Shows are a construct. I should stop eating these. Our audience is going to have to listen to this.
To the
Our
construct.
1 6-year-old fan.
He's just listening to us eating Fritos on the show.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we should have done last week with Libby, I guess. Oh no, we're doing pizza. Next time we have a guest.
Pizza.
We're ordering pizza.
I'm excited. I love
There's
pizza.
not that much crunching with that,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. But that's not the ASMR podcast, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now you're just eating a bunch. Okay.
Mhm.
You're just gonna throw a bunch in your mouth. What? I couldn't hear you because you have a bunch of Fritos in your mouth.
Mm.
You're gonna have to complete chewing.
Mm-hmm.
This is taking a long time.
Yeah.
How many are really in there?
Yeah.
Any minute now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got and you gotta take a drink of water.
No idea. Sign language podcast.
Yeah. Wait, did you say side language?
Sign language.
I think you
podcast.
said side language.
Mm. Side language,
Like we have a side language.
like our slang.
Yeah. I'll take
Yeah.
side.
What's up? No,
We could have. We should invent our own slang words.
I think we did.
Some
Wait,
codes.
what word? What word?
Today you said. What did you say earlier?
I said excited.
Like
Slightly
slightly
excited.
Yeah.
That is the word of the day. Brought to you by Sesame Drive.
So,
Excited.
we don't want the rights to Sesame.
We don't know the words to Sesame.
ST.
S-T.
Can't say that.
Can't say that.
Yeah, so it's
Don't
Sesame
wanna get
Drive.
sued.
Yep, Sesame Drive.
But that is our 212th sponsor, Sesame Street,
Oh, you said it.
for your kids.
But it's okay because they're responsible.
Yeah. But we can't say that.
We can't say it out of that context.
No. That was the only time we could say that, so...
Say what?
Oh my gosh.
That almost got
Oh,
you
I
there.
almost
I almost
got
got
me.
you. Yeah, I almost got you.
Oh man.
That would have been bad.
That would have been... Yeah, we would have had to pay them money then.
Well, we're already paying them money.
We
to be
are
a sponsor.
already... Yeah, it's like, you know,
It's reverse sponsorship.
reverse sponsorship. We give them
Money.
fame.
Yeah, so that we can pay them.
Pay them. That's our next sponsor, is Wells Fargo.
I don't know how you got there. Is that the bank you use?
That's the bank I use.
What's your bank? What's your number?
What's my bank number? It is 113
Yeah, okay.
73007.
I don't think that's enough numbers.
That's my
That's the
checking.
routing-
That's my checking number.
Yeah. Credit card number? Do you have
Credit
that
card
too?
number is get your pens and pencils out
Uh-huh.
and poster-it notes.
Well, yeah,
We
call
have-
back, yeah. That's the third time. That's the third show we've mentioned poster. That's
Well, the best invention. They're the best invention.
How is that? The longest running gag on this show is poster it now.
The poster. No, I don't know what else we said. Everything else left. It's the Alzheimer's kicking in.
No, I'm the one that was the Alzheimer's. Remember?
No.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was.
I don't remember.
I don't know who it was.
One of us has it, or both,
Or both,
or neither.
or neither. What Alzheimer's is a construct.
It's a construct.
No
It's
one-
like Schrodinger's Alzheimer's,
No one has Alzheimer's,
or everyone does.
or everyone does.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, that's the show. Are we gonna end it here? Are we
I guess.
gonna
You said
do-
that's the
so
show.
No, I'm just saying in
You
the middle of the
said
show. I'm saying
that's the
In the
show.
middle of the show. That's the show, and here's the rest of the show.
Oh, and here's the rest of the show.
Yeah, let me
This-
show you
this is
the
our
rest of the show.
Intermission.
Intermission. Yeah.
That's the show.
We already did the intermission when I left.
When you
for a
left.
minute.
That was the pre-intermission. That was like the...
No, that was the first intermission.
This is the
It's
second.
a 3-act thing.
It's a 3-act thing. This is Act 3.
No, this was Act 2.
This was Act 2.
The first act, then the
Yes.
intermission when I
And
left,
the intermission when you left.
and then we're currently
This
in
is-
Act 2,
Yeah.
and we're about to have an intermission, and
Yeah.
then we'll have Act 3.
Yeah.
Did you follow that?
I did.
Okay. 'Cause
Act...
you said Act 3 originally.
Because we're on Act 7.
No, that's not what
So
I
I
said.
follow that. Act 9. Acts are a construct. What can I say?
Acts are a construct, even though we built it as a construct.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How's your? I haven't seen you in 3 days.
I haven't seen you 3 days.
I think
been a
that's the shortest amount of time.
That's
we
the
haven't
shortest
seen each
amount of
other.
time. Yeah.
That we haven't seen each other.
So it's been a while.
I'm gonna see you again in 3 more days.
Yes. Come Monday.
We're churning these shows out. I guess.
Yeah, we are.
I'm hoping we're not going to run out of content. Content.
Contacts.
Contacts.
We're not going to run out of contacts. Brought to you by LensCrafters.
Oh, see, I was thinking of like contacts with other people. you
Oh,
know?
like phone contacts.
Yeah.
Like when you like a Rolodex,
Mhm.
and you have like the people on like a contact, and you flip it over, and then you make another contact.
Ah,
And
yeah.
then when you finish that contact, you flip it
Yeah,
over.
flip it. Okay,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
put new
Ah,
contacts.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We do
But
need.
I was talking about eye contacts.
Do you wear contacts? Are you a
No.
contact person?
I am a pure visionist.
You are a pure visionist.
Yes.
You don't believe in contacts.
I don't believe in contacts. I
And
believe.
the glasses people. I mean, what are they doing?
What are they doing? That's not natural.
It's not natural.
If you aren't born with vision, you don't deserve it.
Wait, I don't think that's how it works.
That's how it works.
They have vision. It's just not the same.
If
as
you weren't
yours.
born with,
It's not as pure as yours.
No, it's not as pure as mine. I was born to succeed with vision.
Yes.
Some people
When
weren't.
was the last time you had an eye exam? I haven't gone in a while.
I had an eye exam about 8 months ago.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
I haven't gone in years, and I'm worried that I need glasses.
you might need glasses.
My mother and my dad has them, but not really for anything. And my mother really needs them, and my brother has them.
What am I supposed to do? Console you?
I guess
I'm
so.
sorry for your loss.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So right now I am a pure visionist, but I may be
Yeah.
converted. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you are joining. You're leaving the pure
I
visionist.
may be. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't gotten an eye exam in years.
Yeah, but once you get the eye exam, and if you find
I am
out,
colorblind, so I'm
You're
not
colorblind.
technically a pure visionist.
so you're a poser. is what you're
Yes,
saying.
in a way. I mean, my vision, outside of the colors, the clarity, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know what that part's called.
The resolution.
The resolution.
I have 4K resolution.
You have
You have
4K.
1080p.
I have 1080p.
Yeah, I think that's how
That's
they
good
rank
enough,
eyes.
though. That's
Yeah.
good enough, though.
That's good
That's
enough.
all you need.
Once it gets down to 720, you're kind of rough.
It's like, okay, it's passable if it's just for, temporarily.
480,
No.
that's a rough
What are you
time.
doing with your life?
360,
You should probably not be alive.
yeah, that's right on the line.
Yeah, no.
We don't have those people. Not in
The
the
360p people is just,
embarrassing.
it's embarrassing. I wouldn't want to be associated with them.
Absolutely not.
I had a friend who I found out was 360. They were lying to me
Really?
for years. And
No.
I could, yeah, I it was really hard for me because I had to break it off with them, right?
Yeah.
We were great friends. And we were just talking one day, and they dropped it.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, I'm 360p. I was like, this is over.
Yeah.
This is over.
You just have to call it. You have to call it
You
quits.
have to call it. It's tough. It's ripping the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
It's something you have to do. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Everyone has that friend that's like, oh, I am 360p. Sorry, we're done here.
Yeah. And that's just sad. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
hear
that
about
was a
that.
rough thing. It was years ago though, so
Yeah.
we moved on.
You moved on.
He probably has an okay life now.
What do you think? So I think he's probably cast out now.
He's
From
well, I
society.
don't know where he is now.
Mhm.
He's probably he's on the streets, I guess.
Yeah, that's what happens to 360 people.
Can't see where he's going.
Yeah, they either do that or But yeah, we actually have the YouTube challenge, and so if you watch your videos in 360p, then you are banned from society. If you watch it in 720p or higher, congratulations. So
Well, thank you for putting out a.
that's the YouTube challenge. Be excited. Post your YouTube challenge reaction videos in podcast.com.
No, we want people. Speaking of that, we want people posting reaction videos of our podcast.
Yes,
That would mean we made it.
that would mean we made it.
If people are reacting to our thing,
Mhm.
that means you've made it online.
Mhm.
So if anyone out there likes to do reaction videos, even if you don't,
You don't.
just do a reaction of our 50-minute podcast.
Yeah, you have to react to the whole thing.
You gotta do the whole thing,
Just
even if
there.
you're just sitting there, just staring at nothing, which
Yeah.
a lot of reaction videos are. Anyway.
They are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you gotta do the whole thing. Actually, speaking of which, I put out a little trailer on my personal channel.
Oh.
Connor doesn't even know about this.
Oh my gosh.
You go to my personal YouTube channel. There's a link in the on the channel for the Experience Podcast.
Mhm.
It's a link. It's a featured channel.
Mhm.
It's just a clip from the last show, so it's nothing you haven't heard before. If you've listened to the last show, roped in with Libby.
Mhm.
But that's okay. I was trying to attract my large audience from
Yes.
my personal channel, obviously,
Mhm.
just to see if we can get more.
Yeah.
Connor, what have you done in the marketing?
I have done well. I've given it to Mis Amigos, to the boys.
Do the boys listen to our show regularly?
The boys, a member of the boys, has listened to the show a second time.
The same one, not the different one.
Not a different one. Well, maybe, we don't know.
He listens on
This is
YouTube, I guess.
He listens to this on podcasts.
Podcasts.
Podcasts.com/The Experience Podcasts
Dash some numbers and letters on it.
Yeah.
It's in the link.
A 88E47.
No, there's a 9 in there. It's like 9017BC83 or something like that.
Mhm. I really want to eat these Fritos, but I can't.
You can eat the Fritos.
Can
Go
eat the
ahead. I
Fritos.
don't know if it's registering.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not registering. You're good.
If you can hear that, give your thought answers, and I will keep eating these
How
Fritos.
is Connor's chewing going in the
Yeah.
podcast? How is he doing on chewing?
Yeah. How am I doing? I think I'm doing well. And I'm doing my ASMR voice more. So
Yes, this is the same exact
it's
voice.
the ASMR version, though, of my voice.
I don't think so.
It's got a slight hint of ASMR action in it.
A slight hint?
Yes.
How so? Go ahead. Describe
A
it.
slight note
Give us some details.
of hazelnuts
Hazelnut.
and
Okay.
ASMR.
I'm getting a little maroon.
A little maroon.
Yeah, some maroon.
Some maroon, some red
Green, yeah,
notes,
okay. Yeah, some red notes.
Yeah.
Purple.
some purple notes.
Is it your phone?
Look at my phone.
Now you should be on silent.
I should be on
Especially if
silent.
you leave it on the table
Especially
like that.
if I
Where
leave
the, you put it on the paper towel so it'll make more noise.
Yes, but it'll be noise for me. It'll like acousticate.
That's not the right word.
Acousticate. That is the word of the day.
We already had a word of the day.
That's the word of the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Brought to you by Sesame Street. Acousticate.
Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
That takes out the A in the middle.
Yes.
Sesame.
Sesame Chicken Street.
That's not racist.
Is it?
No, it's not. There's some things.
No, it's not racist. It's not racist.
General So's
General Tso's Street.
Street.
Szechuan Street.
Yeah.
We have to do that.
Bok Choy Avenue.
You lost me.
No.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what bok choy is?
I don't know what
It's
bok
a
choy is.
vegetable.
Oh. But see, you're of the Oriental descent,
Ooh.
I would say.
Okay. Yes.
You
That's something you would say. It's just a true thing.
you classify as a child of the Chinese. Of one Chinese, of 50% Chinese.
I'm familiar.
You're familiar with the genotype of the Chinese.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I've gotten around it. I've poked at it a bit.
You've dabbled in it.
Yeah. And you are plain white.
I am plain white.
Yes. The sheet of paper ran away from you because it was so afraid of how white you were.
Yes.
These napkins here are afraid to come near you because you're so white.
Yes. But not in the sense that my skin is of...
No, you are just the whitest person.
I'm just the whitest person. Personality-wise.
Yes.
So
go ahead, name the reasons why you're so white.
My child's name is Chad.
Okay, you don't have a child.
My other child's name is Susie.
Okay.
And we live in a house in a very normal in a suburb.
Yeah.
With 2 stories, 1 couch, and a 1950s Magnavox TV.
Do Chad and Susie, they share a bathroom?
They share a bathroom.
Yeah. You have a master bedroom.
I have a master bedroom.
So there's a walk-in closet.
With a walk-in closet.
There's a living room that no one ever goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have a study, and the kids can't go in there.
Kids can't
it's
go
the
in there.
dad's study.
That's Dad's study.
That's Dad's study. You got books in there you've never read.
Mm-hmm.
You just have them there so they look like you read.
So I look astute.
Yes, you have picture frames of the kids and of family trips.
Yes.
You've been to the Grand Canyon. You've been to Disney World.
All the white places.
Yes, Disney World. What else? Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls is pretty white.
That's a white thing.
I think anywhere in Europe is probably pretty white.
You went to, what would be white in Europe?
I don't know. I think when you go out of the country,
that's white.
That's white. Maybe Greece.
Is it Greece? I guess that's kind of a white thing.
White.
That's kind of white.
That's a white thing to do.
Yeah. You haven't been to Asia. You're still working on it. You want to go there eventually.
Yes,
but you haven't gotten around to it.
The thought of it is white.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Africa. You want to go to Africa.
I want to experience the culture.
You want to go on a safari in Africa, but you haven't gotten around to it. You're waiting for the kids to get old enough. Mm-hmm. You got neighbors that you hang out with. You have poker night with the boys.
Poker night with the boys.
You play in the basement. Mm-hmm. The man's basement. It's the man's domain.
Yes,
it's your domain.
Of course.
You got poker night once a week. The wife, she likes to. She has her. She's clipping coupons, I guess.
She's clipping coupons.
She's got her book club.
She's got her book club.
Sunday afternoon.
She
makes tea for them, and they have cookies. She makes cookies every once in a while.
But not cookies. Biscuit cookies.
Biscuit cookies. That's white. That's white. Yeah.
So
she refers to French fries as chips.
As chips.
And chips as crisps.
Yes.
Yes, that's what you guys refer to them as.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, your son plays baseball.
My son plays baseball, and my daughter.
That's your ASMR voice.
You
were ready for a big
coming
crack.
out.
Yeah. And your daughter,
my daughter is a cheerleader.
She's a cheerleader, but she also does ballet on the side. She's not sure if she wants to quit yet.
No.
She's kind of one of the cheaters. She doesn't like to do it, but your mom pushes.
Your mom,
her mom, your wife, pushes it on her.
Yes.
She really wants her because she wanted to be a
helicopter mom.
Because she wanted to be a ballet dancer when she was young, but she didn't have she didn't have enough money for it.
No.
And so now she's pushing it on your daughter.
And we want our children to have the best future.
Mm-hmm. Your son, he plays piano. He has piano lessons.
He has piano lessons.
He doesn't like that.
No, but
you feel it's important for him to have.
Yes,
you feel it's important for him to be a piano player, to know how to play an instrument.
And he plays us a song every night during our hour of family time.
Yes, you sing together. You sing
together.
I don't know what song. Some song from the 50s.
Some song from the 50s. Some Frank Sinatra, Around the Fire.
What song? What am I thinking? I'm thinking of like Sweet
Caroline.
Yeah, Sweet Caroline. You guys sing Sweet Caroline?
Sweet Caroline Around the Fire.
In the den.
In the den with
where
all the books.
Where the TV is.
We hold the book, but we don't read it.
You're not reading it, but it's like on your lap.
It's on our lap.
It's like, we're recognizing that it's a fine piece of literature.
Yes.
Great expectations.
And we want to get around to reading it.
You haven't gotten around to it.
Mm-hmm. Because my wife was introduced to it at the book club, and she's like, I have to buy that. And I support that.
Connor's going to love that later.
Yes.
But I can't give it to him in the morning, because in the morning he's cranky.
I'm cranky.
He's cranky. He's doing yard work in the morning. He wakes up, he gets a bowl of oatmeal.
Yes.
Goes straight to the newspaper.
Yep.
Your head is buried in the newspaper.
And I have my glass of tea.
The New York Times. No, coffee.
My coffee.
Coffee and a scone.
And a scone.
You have a scone.
On the
You're
plates.
with the newspaper. You're on a newspaper. She's trying to get you. She's trying to tell you have a nice day at work. You're like, you're not listening to her. The kids run in. You say, go away, kids.
Mhm.
Time for my breakfast.
Yeah.
The
Because
kids,
that's my morning time.
but she always makes them pancakes.
Yes.
Pancakes for breakfast
Pancakes
every
for
day.
breakfast. And actual syrup, not the fake syrup.
No,
the
chocolate
blue-
chip pancakes too.
Chocolate chip, of course.
Yes, chocolate chip. Every once in a while, she does some blueberry pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a treat. That's like a special thing.
It's
It's
a
like
special
weekends. You
treat,
get
yes.
them on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
But chocolate chip during the weekdays, you'll walk them to the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
You see them off. You walk all the way up to the door at the
Yes.
bus. Hug your kids
Every day.
every day. The other kids may bully them on the bus about it, but
But
you
that
don't.
doesn't
But it's
matter.
about the love that you.
I
give.
love my kids.
You love your kids.
And I wave them off
Yeah.
every day.
You pick them up after school.
Mm-hmm.
You ask them how the day was. They never give you a real answer.
No, they
They
always...
don't want to talk about it.
They go,
Yeah,
always,
that's
always a
right.
little quiet.
Yeah, a little quiet,
But
especially your son. I mean,
Yes.
he's in that phase now.
In that
you know.
phase. He's growing up. He's,
Yeah.
he's becoming his own person.
You saw some magazines under his bed.
Oh, the magazine.
You caught him on. You were looking at his internet history because
Mhm.
you're on the computer and you just happened to click on it. You know, you're just browsing around.
It just
You
happened.
came up, and you saw some things,
I saw some things.
some naughty things, if you
Some
will.
naughty things.
and you had to talk with him.
We sat in the den,
hmm
and
There's one light. There's one lamp.
one lamp sitting down.
Everything else is dark, even though it's daylight.
Yes. And we had to
You're
talk
talking.
about what this was and what phase he was going through.
What he's going to be experiencing, how to stay safe
How
with
to
that,
stay safe with this, what his options were.
the right path, and which path is the right one.
Which both paths is the right one.
Uh-huh.
No.
You tell them about all your crazy experiences and,
Mhm.
and during your time, during your youth,
My
how
time.
you got around, and you don't want to have to put the burden on him
No.
because he's trying to get into college.
He's trying to get into college.
He doesn't want to ruin that life. He's been doing some things on the Instagram and the Twitters and the whatnots.
No, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, you don't
nowadays.
know what it is. I mean,
It's something.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
You're not sure. You just got Facebook.
I just got Facebook.
You
That's
just
all I
got
have.
it. Yeah, you're not sure.
But I wanted to get around to making a MySpace.
Yeah, you
Never
wanted
did it,
to.
though.
You still have an AOL account.
Still
It's
have
still
an
active.
AOL.
You go on it once a month just to check what's going on.
And yeah.
And the wife.
And the wife. The wife. She's a little better. She has her own Instagram.
Yeah, because she shares the photos of the family vacations on there.
Mhm.
All the girls, all her girlfriends like to see it.
Yes, in her book club friends.
Yes, her book club friends who come over and they're always talking. She goes when you're mowing the lawn outside and Jeff across the street says, "Hey, how's it going?" He's not invited to poker night. You don't like to invite him. He's a guy. He's you don't want to invite, but you feel bad.
Yeah.
And the wife comes out and she says hi, and she really likes Jeff's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff's wife, Caroline.
Just wife's Caroline. Yes.
And they just hit it off. They're great. They love
talk.
to have the kids because Jeff's and Caroline's kids like to play together.
Mm-hmm.
And so your wife really likes Caroline.
Yes.
And so she's prompts you. Oh, invite Jeff to poker night. I mean, it'll be
Yeah.
fun. He comes over and it's a disaster.
It's a disaster. Absolute awful.
Yeah, he's just bragging. And then he loses. He's a sore loser.
Yeah.
And he spills the beer on the
He
carpet.
spills the beer, but not his beer because he doesn't drink beer. He spills my beer on the
He
carpet.
spills your beer because he's not a beer guy.
No.
He's only a liquor guy. He doesn't
Yeah.
do beer.
He doesn't do beer.
And then of course the dog comes over because you have a dog.
Because we have
You have a
Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel
Yes.
who comes over and they starts licking up the beer and you have to take it away.
Take it away.
You're angry at Susie because she didn't walk the dog.
Susie didn't walk the dog.
Susie doesn't want to. She's got her own problems. There's a boy she likes in
There's a
school.
boy she likes in school.
And so she's dealing with that.
Yeah.
She's talking to her friend Veronica.
Veronica, yes, of course.
They're constantly talking. I mean,
Yeah.
Veronica's always over.
Mhm.
They close the door.
Yes.
Door's never open. Her door is never open.
It is always closed.
It's always closed. You have to knock. You need like a 5-digit password to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like 4 different locks on it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nuts. But because she likes her time. She's got a mirror in there.
And she needs her privacy.
Yep. Her closet is stuffed. She's asking for a bigger closet.
Yeah.
She needs more room because she has a lot of needs. She has her own needs.
She's living her life.
She's living her life.
I sort of think about getting her that wardrobe, but that's what she gets.
That's what she gets.
Mhm.
And your son, he's still trying to get into college. He's trying to get his sports scholarship. He's not sure
Sure.
if he can get it because he's not sure he can get into the top schools without it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he needs that scholarship because your job doesn't pay well enough. You haven't.
No.
saved up enough because he spent too much money on the pool in the backyard.
Yeah, the pool, of course.
And that was an expense that you decided to pay for. It had to come out of his college fund.
Yeah. Because I wanted the kids to have a good time now.
As they were growing up, while
up.
they're with you, so they can enjoy themselves. And they can figure it out later. You know, it's
Figure it
their
out later.
life, not
Yes.
yours.
That's their problem because they need to learn how to manage their money.
Yes. It's all about money management. They don't teach you that in school. You got to
Mhm.
learn it on the street.
Yes. But of course, my kids will not be on the streets.
They will not be on the street because
No
they're going to
matter
have
what.
solid jobs from after they get their degrees from the
Mhm.
state school.
Yes, they will.
They're going to go to the state school where their parents both went, where they met. That's where they're going to get in.
And they will hear all the great stories.
They're going to hear, even when they're on the tour.
Yeah.
They're going around the campus. The dad, you're talking. The tour guide says something, and you give them the real story.
Mhm.
You're like, hey, I forgot what his name is.
Okay,
What's your son's name?
Oh. Chad.
Chad. Hey,
Chad.
Chad. Here's-
My
Hey,
son,
Chad. I
of
used to
course.
study in this place all the time. That
Mhm.
tree was here when I was here.
Mhm.
Can you believe it? They grew that bush next to it. Isn't that amazing?
Mhm. Because the tour guide doesn't know.
They don't know. They don't know the real story.
This is not like the fifth tour they've done, but I grew up in this school.
Yeah, it's your place over anyone else's.
Yes.
You own the school.
I own the school. And then my kid has to
You,
hear my
you,
stories.
you donate $10 a year just to show that you still care.
Just so, like, 'cause my
Yeah, you
alumni.
still support. Yeah, you still
Yeah.
support your roots. I guess.
Yes,
your
of
roots.
course. Yeah.
Grandma comes in once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week, she lives down like in the next neighborhood over.
Because we want to stay with our family.
Yeah, not too close where it's like every day she's there, but like
Mhm.
close enough where she can come in like Sunday mornings,
Mhm.
and you have dinner Sunday nights all together.
All together. Yeah. And we all gather on the table.
That's after church, of course.
After church,
you
of
go to church
course.
Sunday mornings with
Mhm.
Grandma. She
Yes.
comes over, you hang out on Sunday. She's playing with the kids. She gets to watch the kids, so you and your wife get some free time by yourselves.
Yes. But not free time away from our kids.
No, it is because
Yes.
Grandma's watching the kids.
Grandma's watching the kids.
So you two.
But
can
we
do-
never forget about our kids.
You never forget them. They're always in the back of your mind. But you
Yes.
get those couple hours each week just to yourselves.
Yes.
Because you need your own personal time
Personal
with your
time.
wife.
And Grandma loves the kids.
Grandma loves coming over to the kids. Then you guys again you all have dinner that night.
Mhm.
That's the ice cream night. That's where you get the big
Yes.
dessert. It's ice cream.
Mhm.
Ben and Jerry's, of course.
Ben and
What
Jerry's,
else?
because we don't bring any Publix or Kroger. ice
No,
cream.
not store brand.
No.
You get them the Ben and Jerry's
The Ben
name
and
brand
Jerry's.
stuff,
Yes.
and it's all a great time. Grandma always has Grandma makes like the nice special milkshakes.
Mhm.
You know, she'll make that every once in a while.
Yes.
And Christmas, don't even get me started on
Oh
Christmas.
my gosh. Our family on Christmas.
Yeah, you chop your own tree. You don't do that fake tree.
No,
nonsense.
who does fake trees?
No.
It is-
You go out into the woods. You bring Chad.
Mhm.
You show him how a real man gets a Christmas tree.
We get the saw out, and I teach him.
Mhm.
I teach him how to use the tools,
Yeah,
how to go out there in the field.
yeah.
How
You
to get
drove
that
up
tree.
like 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
to a nice forest where they have them,
Yes.
and you chop it down. You drive it back.
Mhm.
You let Chad touch the wheel of the
Yes.
car. You know,
Just to get that
to
experience.
get
of
the
it.
experience. He's not driving. You know, it's an open road.
Mhm.
No, there's no police around. You know, he could just. There's no one else around.
Mhm.
He gets to drive a bit, but
He's
for
a
the most
touch.
part, you're driving. You're the man. You're the man of the house.
Yep.
You drive home. You put up the tree, and there's Susie
There's Susan.
and the wife. They have the decorations ready to go.
Yes, they do.
They're getting started. Grandma's cooking her famous Christmas ham.
Her famous Christmas ham. I
Yeah,
love
she's
it.
got it. She's got the best sauce, the best glaze
Yes. All
in
over
the
that
world.
ham.
I mean, it's Grandma's secret recipe. She won't
Mhm.
tell you what it is
No.
until you're. Not even you. Not even. Yeah.
Because that is her recipe.
That's her recipe, and Susie is going to be be the one that gets it.
Yes.
You know, there's tension between your grandma and your wife
Mhm.
because she won't give her the recipe,
And my wife really wants that
and she
recipe.
wants that recipe because she wants to make her own country ham. you know?
Yes.
She wants to make her own kind of thing, and so there's some conflict there, but you kind of ignore it.
Yeah.
You don't think about it.
Because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's
You
not
have
time
to
argue.
you have to be dedicated to the craft
Yes.
and to the holiday.
And to our family.
It's about family. It's
about
always
family.
about family.
Mhm.
You set up the tree. You're singing songs. You're singing your Christmas carol.
Mhm.
People come around. They come caroling. You close the door on them. You don't need that.
Mhm.
It's your family, not theirs. You know,
Yes,
it's for It's
exactly. Mm. Mm-hmm.
for you. It's not for them. They don't need to get involved.
Yeah. Of course not.
You know, they don't need to get involved.
No. Of course not.
You keep it up. New Year's is great.
Mhm.
You go to the street New Year's party. It's the block. The block has it. You know,
The whole block.
Chris down the street has a great New Year's party.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, and so you go around. Jeff's there. And you ignore him.
Mhm.
You try to move away from him. He's always coming
You
around.
do some small talk with him.
Yeah,
just to keep him away.
away. Because again, the wife loves Caroline.
Yes.
Because Caroline brings her sister Cheryl,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a yapper.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, you can't shut her up.
No.
Cheryl is just it's too much.
Mhm.
Talking about whatever. She's not even talking about anything.
No.
She's talking like 50 minutes. She just talks about nothing.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That's Cheryl.
Well, that's the experience
That's the
podcast.
experience. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, Connor. Yeah, that's the show. Anything else you want to talk about?
That was all I had.
That was it. Any plugs?
I was in that story. Now I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, I don't know who I am. I think you got 2 kids.
I've got 2 kids now. I got a wife.
Yeah, you got to pick up Chad and Susie from
Oh,
school.
that's right. I didn't pick them up yet. Oh well. Yeah.
All right, that's the Experience Podcast. Again, leave a comment, share with your friends, share the art,
Or not share with
the feed.
no one. No
Or
one
share with
gets
no
it.
one. No one else gets it.
Yeah, just you. This is your little life of love.
No, we're done with that bit.
Yeah,
We're done with that bit.
yeah.
Again, you can find us on podcast.com, Google Play, YouTube, Spreaker,
Almost iTunes.
iTunes. Hopefully, by the time this comes out.
Yes, potentially iTunes. For now.
And we'll see you next week,
Yes. Or you'll hear us.
or you'll hear us, or we'll see you. If we see you, then something went wrong.
Something along. That'd be kind of weird.
If we're seeing you,
Yeah. If you see us, that'd also be weird.
because we don't have the equipment for that yet.
But you will hear us